Hello Reshape, I hope you're doing well today. In today's video I want to share with you do this when you're about to act. One amazing technique. What might this technique be? What is actually happening during acting? Well, when you're about to act, you must note that our brain has three parts. How many parts? Three. The one part is the limbic system. Second part is the seminar brain, and the third part is the neocortex. And the limbic system with the seminar brain is just responsible to keep you safe. Actually, the limbic system is for emotional state. So, and that's also the bigger part, so a little bit slower. But we have also the seminar brain, and this is your rational brain. And this rational brain is there for acting, is there for making your act, to making things true. And the thing is, throughout your life, these two parts are struggling with this one part. Because these two parts are not making to succeed, it's making to keep you safe. And when you are playing safe, do you succeed, yes or not? No, because you are just doing as 90% of the whole world.
When you are playing safe, do you succeed, yes or not? No, because you are just doing as 90% of the whole world.
So when you want to succeed, you have to go against them, and they are pretty strong. Many of you might also know the 5-second rule. It was pretty popular, this book, but there's one downside on the 5-second rule. It is, if you hesitate just for 6 minutes, this guy comes there and say, excuse, hesitate just for 6 minutes. This guy comes there and say, excuse. Eventually you never act. And when you never act, what eventually happens is, when you never act, it takes you hours, it takes you days, it can actually take your whole life just to act.
It takes you hours, it takes your days, it can actually take your whole life just to act.
In fact, yesterday I actually did skateboarding, and it was kind of, I didn't done it once in a while. So several months ago I did it once, and now I did it again. And yesterday I tried the switch tricks. It's like when your foot is the opposite foot is doing the same tricks. So the thing is with the switch tricks is it's like when you have a hula hoop and spinning in the opposite direction. It feels awkward. And also the landing stuff, it feels just awkward. And I went for some tricks, but I was keeping this one technique which I want to share you in a sec, and just acted without any hesitation. So this one technique is the 3-second rule.
So this one technique is the 3-second rule.
Why I didn't go for the 5-second rule? I have already told you the reasons. The 3-second rule is because you're more receptive. 3, 2, 1, go, ready, steady, go. All the races, the most races you see, the most marathons you see, the most sprints you see, people are counting on 3, 2, 1, go. Because they're 3, they're more ready, steady, and then they go. Okay? So this is actually the thing you have used to. In fact, back in the days when I was in a party and I was see a crush like walking by and go, oh man, she looks amazing, and I want to approach her, and sometimes you're just waiting for a freaking opportunity. The thing is, in 90% of the things, this opportunity just doesn't come. In 90% of the things, this opportunity just doesn't come. Yes, sometimes it can. I don't want to deny it. However, 90% this opportunity just don't come. So what you want to do is, you want just to act. In fact, Richard Branson has said, when you're about to act, when you're about to have an opportunity, okay, when you have an opportunity just before you, take this opportunity and figure it out in the process. There was one study where two groups of university has been gathered together, and they had to do a robot to make a robot, right? And the robot had to do several things like dancing or something like that. Okay, so they had 6 hours time to make this robot do this action. So the first group, what they did is just planning, and they had just one time to build this freaking robot. They have no prototype, just one freaking robot. The second group, what they did is just try and error. They have like 10 prototypes. However, what has actually happened, this robot works, and they had even 1 hour spare time. Comparing to the first group who has no spare time, and the robot even didn't work. What do we learn from this story is, it is all about acting. If you want to succeed, you have to act. Even you do trial and error, you will go against the wall every single time, but you have to go over it. You have to find solutions. And because you find solutions. Because you have the momentum, you get the momentum when you act. Because you find solutions. Because you have the momentum, you get the momentum when you act. So, Reshaper, if you really want to reshape yourself, I want to make you a nice challenge. Yes, it's time for a challenge.
To fight.
Time for a challenge. If you're an action taker, participate. And write yes down below if you participate in this challenge. So what you want to do is to grab your mobile phone. I can show you. Yeah, I have my mobile phone here. And what you do is right now, you check out, like here in Germany we have 12:34. And what you do right now is to set your timer. You go on time. Wait. You set your timer, your alarm, and on the same time. You can see it. 12:34 at the same time for the next day. What does it happen? What do you do through the 24-hour challenge? Every time you are about to act, you just act. You just count 3, 2, 1, go and act. And figure out afterwards how it works. Because first of all, what you have to do if you don't about to act is to get the momentum done. It's just done with momentum. If you want to succeed, you have to act, no matter what. And this is actually what makes a difference between the 90% of mediocre people and the high achievers, the 10% of high achievers who do act every single day. So Reshaper, if you're in, write in down below and start this challenge. However, if you want to have accountability like myself in the past, in the past I was no action taker. I was just, oh man, I'm not sure to do it, and I just scrambling all the time, and I couldn't do after I approached a coach. And the coach told me how to take action. In fact, he takes me responsible, and he has accountability. And the coach is not a friend, but it's a person who believes in you more than yourself. And this was actually my torch out of the way of the madness and actually towards action. Currently I act every single day because I know if I don't act, I lose some momentum. When I lose some momentum, when I do it twice, guess what? I go to the patterns back, and you don't want to go back. You don't want to see always in the rear mirror. You want to see the future, and the future is right now. You have to make the future right now by acting. And accountability, it's a really powerful thing, especially with forfeits, especially with money forfeits. Like if you don't do the thing within 1 week, you have to pay me 1K. Especially with money forfeits. Like if you don't do the thing within 1 week, you have to pay me 1K. Yeah. My coach wasn't also not about the money, but he was about to making me reaching my goals. And this is a powerful stuff. with accountability. If you want to have the accountability, I have an opportunity right here and right now for you. I will chunk a link down below. On this link, you can actually schedule with me a discovery coaching session, 1 session per person. Take this chance not for granted, because this is actually your chance to act, to reshape yourself, to reshape your own life, to reshape your own destiny. Are you a real reshaper? So yeah, reshaper, hope you have an awesome day. Tell me down below what's the number 1 thing you have picked up so far, and if you enjoyed it, also give me a like button. I do upload every single day, so make sure to also subscribe and hit the notification bell. Have an awesome day, and as always, reshaper, do not lie to yourself and pursue your passion now.